Today I received one of the best questions that one can ever receive, in my opinion. And the question is it possible one cannot be affected by toxic metaframing like Ramana, or is it something one has to avoid because it always hurt like a punch of energy from another person? It's the literally one of the most important questions in life and one of the best questions one could ask. So extremely intelligent, awesome question. You have to understand that all of the gurus say it's not that pain is not there. Pain is there, but you're not identified with the pain. And you can be so much so not identified with the pain that you basically, like Ramana, that they operate on you but you don't feel it, or you don't react to it, kind of like that. So you can be that much detached. The question is if it makes that much sense to be that much detached, in a sense, like, I think it comes basically a little bit down to life philosophy. My life philosophy is that I'm not going to, like, let's say somebody slaps you, okay? Why would you go specifically in that direction to be slapped again, okay? And and at the same time, why would you spend time with them with the possibility that you get slapped again? So I would even go so far that with toxic metaframing, because it's related to people, that the only reason you don't go away from them is fear. So you actually identify it with fear. So I would say the hurt, it also depends on the sensitivity. If you're a highly sensitive person, you're gonna feel it much stronger. So and I believe it really doesn't matter. Like, there's this example where they say, if you have a red shirt on and somebody says you have a horrible blue shirt, it doesn't affect you. I think it's not that simple, because sometimes it's just the energy that is with which it's being said that already affects you. And plants are not like sensually aware the way we are. They have different way of being aware, plants. But if you talk bad to them, they don't grow as well and stuff like that. So we know this type of stuff, right? So my belief is it will always affect the energetic field. It cannot not affect the energetic field. And what you actually you have to see it this way: what you're actually dealing with a traumatized or toxic metaframing person, you're dealing with years and years and years and years and tens of and hundreds and maybe thousands of years of conditioning. But that conditioning is only conditioned through society or through a strong belief system. So, and once you get out of that belief system, you no longer want to adhere to that belief system. And so it's actually, in a lot of other ways, it's healthy to disconnect from the belief system. And let's not forget that Ramana left his hometown from his mother to go to Arunachala, and he stayed there without telling her. Realize that. So she needed some time to find him. And so I would say it's very natural for the higher vibrating body that has already awakened, the beingness has awakened to itself. It's very natural to remove yourself from everyone who's doing toxic metaframing. Now, so you don't even have to think about whether you can accept it or not, or if you will not feel it or not. Think about it this way: as you raise your frequency by resting in silence, you will naturally tend to different environments. And as you naturally tend to different environments, you will automatically get rid of these people. And if it's not in your vicinity, it doesn't exist. Now, Mooji said if you don't register, it doesn't exist. But I've seen him become agitated So uh, yeah, he's not above that in the sense like, or not reacting to it. I think it's, by the way, toxic metaframing is a reaction to a biological need of sexual hierarchy, procreation and survival, and those are two energies that never really go away. They stay, because you always are interested in survival. Because if you wouldn't be breathing, right? So I'd say just go with the natural flow by increasing your frequency, by resting in awareness and getting rid of your traumas, and everything else flows by itself. As kind of my answer to that.